Hare Krishna. Our previous video of Kali-yuga series was about how will the Kali-yuga end, what will happen to the world and people at the end of Kali-yuga. How will the Kali-yuga end? What will happen to the world and people at the end of Kali-yuga? This video will uncover the answer to all major questions like how can anyone become free from the evil effects of Kali-yuga? Do we need to worship all demigods? Kali-yuga is full of demonic people and activities, full of sins and sufferings. But is there any way we can become free of all those? And is the solution too difficult? As stated in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam 12th Canto, Śukadeva Gosvāmī told Mahārāja Parīkṣit, O King, in the age of Kali, people's intelligence will be diverted by atheism and they will almost never offer sacrifice to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the Supreme Spiritual Master of the universe. Although the great personalities who control the three worlds all bow down to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, the petty and miserable human beings of this age will not do so. Terrified, about to die, a man collapses on his bed. Although his voice is faltering and he is hardly conscious of what he is saying, if he utters the holy name of the Supreme Lord, he can be freed from the reaction of his fruitive work and achieve the supreme destination. But still, people in the age of Kali will not worship the Supreme Lord. In the Kali-yuga, objects, places, and even individual personalities are all polluted. The Almighty Personality of Godhead, however, can remove all such contamination from the life of one who fixes the Lord within his mind. If a person hears about, glorifies, meditates upon, worships, or simply offers great respect to the Supreme Lord, who is situated within the heart, the Lord will remove from his mind the contamination accumulated during many thousands of lifetimes. Just as fire applied to gold removes any discoloration caused by traces of other metals, Lord Vishnu within the heart purifies the minds of the yogis. By once engaging in the processes of demigod worship, austerities, breath control, compassion, bathing in holy places, strict vows, charity and chanting of various mantras, one's mind cannot attain the same absolute purification as that achieved when the unlimited personality of Godhead appears within one's heart. Therefore, O King, endeavor with all your might to fix the Supreme Lord Keshav within your heart. Maintain this concentration upon the Lord, and at the time of death, you will certainly attain the supreme destination. My dear King, the personality of Godhead is the ultimate controller. He is the supreme soul and the supreme shelter of all beings. When meditated upon by those about to die, he reveals to them their own eternal spiritual identity. My dear King, although Kali-yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the HareKrishna Maha Mantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Whatever result was obtained in Satya Yuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Treta Yuga by performing sacrifices, and in Dwapar Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, can be obtained in Kali-yuga simply by chanting the HareKrishna Maha Mantra. It is stated in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. When Lord Ramchandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was the king of this world, all bodily and mental suffering, disease, old age, bereavement, lamentation, distress, fear and fatigue were completely absent. There was even no death for those who did not want it. All these facilities existed because of Lord Ramchandra's presence as the king of the entire world. a similar situation could be introduced immediately, even in this age called Kali, the worst of all ages. It is said, Kali Kale Naam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Krishna descends in this Kali-yuga in the form of his holy name, HareKrishna, Hare Rama. If we chant offenselessly, Ram and Krishna are still present in this age. The kingdom of Ram was immensely popular and beneficial, and the spreading of this HareKrishna movement can immediately introduce a similar situation, even in this Kali-yuga. In this age, Krishna has appeared in the HareKrishna Mahamantra. Every one of us who is actually afraid of the Asuric rulers and politicians must welcome this incarnation of Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Simply by chanting the holy name, one associates with the Lord directly. Anyone who does this is certainly delivered. Krishna descends means sometimes he personally descends, sometimes he descends by his incarnation, sometimes he descends as a sound vibration, sometimes he descends as a devotee. There are many different categories of his descendants. And at the present moment, this Krishna has descended in his holy name. You should understand that. Krishna, Kali Kale Naam Rupe Krishna Avatar. This is the statement of Lord Chaitanya, that in this age of Kali, Krishna has descended in the sound vibration form. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he says that Kali Kale Naam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Iha hai te sarva siddhi hai be tumar. That means, if you chant or if you associate with the chanting of the holy name of Krishna, then you will get the highest perfectional stage of life. And we should accept that Krishna has descended at the present moment in the form of his holy name.
Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalau nasti vanasti vanasti gatirannathai.
That means, for spiritual progress in this age of Kali, there is no alternative, there is no alternative, there is no alternative to the holy name, the holy name, the holy name of the Lord. The Narad Pancharatra also praises the HareKrishna Mahamantra as follows. The essence of all Vedic knowledge, comprehending the three kinds of Vedic activity, Karma-kand, Jnana-kand and Upasana-kand, the chants or Vedic hymns, and the processes for satisfying the demi-gods is included in the 8 syllables HareKrishna, HareKrishna. This is the reality of all Vedant. The chanting of the holy name is the only means to cross the ocean of nescience. Similarly, the Kali Santaran Upanishad states,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
These 16 names composed of 32 syllables are the only means to counteract the evil effects of Kali-yuga. In all the Vedas, it is seen that to cross the ocean of nescience, there is no alternative to the chanting of the holy name. Similarly, Sri Madhavacharya, while commenting upon the Mundak Upanishad, has said, in the Dwapar Yuga, one could satisfy Krishna or Vishnu only by worshipping him gorgeously according to the Pancharatriki system. But in the age of Kali, one can satisfy and worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, simply by chanting the holy name. In his Bhakti Sandarbha, verse 284, Srila Śukadeva Gosvāmī strongly emphasizes the chanting of the holy name of the Lord as follows. Srila Śukadeva Gosvāmī states that the substance of all the Vedic mantras is the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Every mantra begins with the prefix Nama Om and eventually addresses by naming the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By the supreme will of the Lord, there is a specific potency in each and every mantra chanted by the great sages like Narad Muni and other rishis. Chanting the holy name of the Lord immediately renovates the transcendental relationship of the living being with the Supreme Lord. To chant the holy name of the Lord, one need not depend upon other paraphernalia, for one can immediately get all the desired results of connecting or linking with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It may therefore be questioned why there is a necessity for initiation or further spiritual activities in devotional service for one who engages in the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. The answer is that, although it is correct that one who fully engages in chanting the holy name need not depend upon the process of initiation, generally a devotee is addicted to many abominable material habits due to material contamination from his previous life. In order to get quick relief from all these contaminations, it is required that one engage in the worship of the Lord in the temple. The worship of the deity in the temple is essential to reduce one's restlessness due to the contaminations of conditioned life. Thus Narad, in his Pancharatriki Vidhi, and other great sages have sometimes stressed that since every conditioned soul has a bodily concept of life aimed at sense enjoyment, to restrict this sense enjoyment, the rules and regulations for worshipping the deity in the temple are essential. Srila Rupa Goswami has described that the holy name of the Lord can be chanted by liberated souls, but almost all the souls we have to initiate are conditioned. It is advised that one chant the holy name of the Lord without offences and according to the regulative principles, yet due to their past bad habits, they violate these rules and regulations. Thus, the regulative principle for worship of the deity are also simultaneously essential. So please chant
HareKrishna, HareKrishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Our next video will be about how to chant Hare Krishna mantra, what is the proper way to chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna.